Hey, welcome in. Well, I've said many times on this channel that the left is not funny anymore. In fact, they don't really seem to even like comedy anymore, especially not satire. Don't believe me? Just try watching Saturday Night Live these days. Or Jimmy Kimmel or Stephen Colbert. Just try. I dare you. And there's a reason why comedy is dead on the left. Because authoritarians don't like humor. And they don't like humor because there's nobody easier to make fun of than the woke. There's nobody easier to satirize. They were born for it. And they sure don't like being disagreed with, and they sure don't like being made fun of for their beliefs. But anyway, leftist activist Nandini Jammy targets satire site Babylon Bee for cancellation over disinformation. Now, it's not the first time the Babylon Bee has been attacked from the left. The New York Times has come after them as well for disinformation, even though they are so clearly satire and comedy. But that's not the point. The point is that they don't like them because the Babylon Bee is coming from a more conservative perspective. And they don't like that, so that must be stopped, especially if it makes people laugh at them. But anyway, so let's take a quick look at the Babylon Bee. Well, here's a story. Report, everyone who adds Ukrainian flag to profile pic to receive Nobel Peace Prize. That's a good one. Now, I'm pretty sure that's not actually true, though. I think that might be satire. How about this one? Elon Musk airdrops new flamethrower-equipped cyber tanks into Ukraine. Now, how many people are going to see this and believe that that is actually true and not a joke? State of the Union will just be 90-minute broadcast of dumpster engulfed in flames. How about World War III is really stressing me out. Woman tells girlfriends over brunch. How about mysterious large circles on Russian radar turn out to be President Zelensky's massive testicles? How about sudden spike in women advocating for traditional gender roles now that World War III starting? And I think this is where we start to get a little bit closer to why leftist groups don't like the Daily Bee, because this is obviously revealing an obvious truth, which doesn't really sit well with the left. It's the sort of thing that they kind of like to ignore. It doesn't really go along with their ideology, because we all know that when it comes to fighting on the front lines in World War III, that's not really the kind of equality feminists were looking for. So it's quite transparent what people like Nandini Jammy are doing. They don't like anything that bursts the bubble on their narrative. But anyway, let's get into this. Check My Ads co-founder, Nandini Jammy, set her sights on the Babylon Bee as the latest target of her deplatforming and demonetization campaigns. The leftist activist, who links conservative ideas and outlets to hate and disinformation in an attempt to get companies to pull their ad buys from the websites she doesn't like. Let's see, what did she tweet here? Babylon Bee may describe itself as satire, but that appears to be a front to mislead and retain advertisers. So how about a progressive enjoying TV show she'll denounce as extremely problematic within 5 years? So that satire is just a front for misinformation, of course. The problem isn't that the satire is a front. The problem is that it's satire. And she has a problem with that, as all leftists do, when it makes fun of them. So let's take a look at Check My Ads. Let's see, they've got defund the insurrectionists. Okay, insurrectionists, that sounds pretty serious. Let's see, you've got Dan Bongino. Is that Charlie Kirk? Tucker Carlson's an insurrectionist, apparently. Glenn Beck, Steve Bannon, Tim Pool. They have a special hate for Tim Pool. Because normal people like liberals and people that lean left watch Tim Pool and they go, actually, he makes a lot of sense. And apparently that's a problem for Check My Ads. Apparently that makes him an insurrectionist. I guess insurrectionist has joined the list of words that no longer mean anything, like racist or sexist or all the phobes. None of these words actually mean anything anymore. And now you can add insurrectionist to that as well. I mean, if Tim Pool, if any of the people on here are insurrectionists, then the insurrection needs new insurrectionists. Because they're not insurrecting very well, are they? So let's see, what does Check My Ads want to do? They're going to fight back. They say, kill their business model. Yeah, that's all they apparently seem to know how to do is just destroy, apparently. Destroy anybody who disagrees with them. So I guess this campaign is to defund the insurrectionists. So they're trying to raise money. So they're trying to raise money to get advertisers to not spend money on Fox News or Tim Pool or wherever, anywhere that there's an idea they don't like. I wonder when the fundraiser will come out to defund the people who don't want to rush headlong into World War III in Europe right now. Because I've noticed that pretty much all of the legacy media right now is dialing up rage and anger. So it's all very transparent, isn't it? It is leftists that don't like being made fun of. And when they don't like something, they want to destroy it so that nobody else can see it. And then they won't have to be reminded of their own incoherence and hypocrisy. And then everybody can just engage in clapter at government/corporate approved jokes, which nobody actually finds funny, but the first one to stop clapping goes to a camp. Anyway, that's all I got to say about that. Please subscribe, like, and share. That really helps me out. If you just like to listen, there's the podcast Radio Baloney. It's on pretty much every platform. If you look for it, you will find it. Thank you very much. I'll see you next time.